And the rebound down to Dillon Brooks. Still just 2 Miami triples, and that's poor defense. Dillon Brooks sailing right
to Dillon Brooks in the lane, off balance, off glass, battling for and getting the offensive rebound and the second chance score. Defense by Brooks, one-on-one, force the miss. Dillon on the slalom against Tucker, laid it in.
The adjustment defensively that the Grizzlies make on him in the second half.
Brooks attacks and slams. Oh, steal! Lazy pass. DB, the steal and the slam. That is snuffed out by Dillon Brooks. Crowder. Dillon follows it in.
Position for this Warriors team.
And certainly he has the ability to do that. 23 triple-doubles in his career. Dillon to the rim and in, and a foul. As he came off the bench in that game. Brooks. Rondo was 7 off the bench. 7 of the last 9. Jaren denied. The offensive rebound to Dillon Brooks. The details. Grizzlies get a deflection. A 2-on-1. Dillon against Paul George. A little dipsy-do. Scoop and score. And Dillon, his 12th rebound of the game. Brooks off glass, too strong. Tip, and in. Dillon followed his own. Valanciunas, loose ball, Brooks. Grizzlies down 6. A look ahead to Crowder. He lays it up and misses, but followed by Brooks. Two and a half remaining.
Get it done, and so a lot different for Bruno.
Jaren Jackson Jr. is back in. Dillon down the lane to the cup. So Jaren's back in.
15.5 points a game, 48% effective field goal percentage.
Second turnover leads to an easy assist and a
start out like this, turning the ball over, giving Memphis an early look at it.
Yeah, that's how the first quarter started, was with a Utah turnover.
Those are the kind of numbers we've been waiting for, and let's see if the Jazz can put some distance between themselves and Memphis in this last quarter.
Looking down low.
John Morant. Brooks flying down the lane to lay it up and in.
It's just a side. Rubio cuts him off. Brooks on the drive, tied up by Kaminsky. Try to get some space, and he does. He just uses that frame of his.
John Morant should be able to use his length against Morant, especially getting to the basket. Dillon Brooks, nice move here.
Bonga 6'8". Dillon Brooks gets to the rim. And then they get a knock away in return. Brooks against Ish Smith to the cup, lays it up and lays it in.
But the nice move by Dillon for the Grizzlies to convert a turnover, but that big toe away from the line.
Mahinmi's first score of the game. Dillon to the rim and in, attacking Ish Smith off the bounce.
Oh, and a steal.
I'm sure that Brandon didn't get a deflection on that. Grizzlies among the league leaders in deflections per game. BC, yes, and the foul.
Brooks, he was very aggressive in the first half. He was working on that move all throughout.
Blocked by Jaren. Loose ball picked up by Brooks. DB, 3-on-2, a scoop and a score for Dillon Brooks. Not only did the Spurs give up 74 in the paint, they gave up 26 in transition. Dillon, a miss and then a make. It is the 7th most in team history. Morant, nice find. Dillon, the hoop in the harm.
Now Dillon Brooks all the way and ties the game. No defense there, though.
Yeah, you got to tell if you're engaged on the defensive end of the floor. When the ball is hot, is the player right there ready to help out. And, man, Dillon Brooks has got a game going.
Yep.
As Napier also misses. Dillon. Wow. Teague blocked by Jaren. Dillon on a run out as Culver back, hangs, hits, and the foul. Jaren, Crowder for 3, going to be offline left. Dillon Brooks offensive rebound, goes back up against Teague and scores. Jaren was 7 to shoot. Dillon drives through a crowd, hangs, and scoops it up.
A little bit shaky in terms of the amount of free throws the Grizzlies give him. That is not shaky at all. If it was Dillon Brooks get to the good defense.
Morant crossing over. Dillon on the deck against Sexton. Pulls his way to the rim and finishes.
We talked about
Trade for Jordan Clarkson.
and making the most of his minutes and time with this Cavs team is Dillon Brooks again, right to the front of the rim. No answer.
Represent justice is huge. You know, I serve on the board for the Vera Institute. We address mass incarceration. And for, the Milwaukee Bucks to come out
Up 6 in the first half.
Well, he's a franchise record holder. If Dillon Brooks gets to the basket, but if he holds that record, does that include their time in Charlotte?
Yes, that's
okay,
it.
wow, because you think of Del Curry.
But he's a tremendous athlete.
He could have been a tremendous football player. You can see by the way he put
points in the paint. Another miscommunication on a pass from Jokic.
And Jokic, his body language is not good.
If you think about it, the first time the Grizzlies played against the Nuggets in this building,
He's knocking out Portland knocking out San Antonio in 7 tough games. And somehow again, Dillon Brooks. Dillon through the lane. Oh, what a move and what a finish by Dillon Brooks. Dillon and there's Jaren with a knockaway. Took it away from Gary Harris. Grizzlies 3-on-2 if they hurry. Dillon to the cup. Oh, jackhammers it down. Statue of Liberty style.
And here.
Valanciunas, you mentioned the 10 rebounds among the leaders.
Brooks down low. And once again, the Knicks transition defense very poor.
He is so darn aggressive.
That is a great lead by Melton for Dillon Brooks, who slams it.
Rolled, and instead of just standing there and watching, he went with him, stayed big, and there he can't keep caught napping.
Yep. Dylan Subov covering the proceedings. Another authentic fan night tonight on NBC Sports Philadelphia.
Learned about himself, and he's just like, listen, it's a part of the business. As you see Anderson here. Nice feed to Brooks. I said, what is it about you that with
22nd in the league in turnovers with 15, so keep that in mind. Here's something else you want to keep in mind as you look at Brooks. When he scores 20 or more points, Giles grimacing as he runs down, he tangled up on the other end of the floor. Boy, that's 2 drives that are too easy.
I mean, way too easy. I mean,
nice touch.
Here's Brooks. And again, he gets inside, and he has 7. Brooks.
That's how we started the first half.
Yeah. Every one of his baskets.
Don't have Jaren Jackson Jr. Some guys have to take the extra step. Like that.
Well, it's nice that we talk about those two tonight.
Corey Joseph misses the floater. Tyus Jones the rebound. Grizzlies up 10. A look ahead. DB on the attack. Off balance. Yes. Oh! One of the biggest, if not the biggest, wins of the season. Dillon crossing over. Got to the cup and put it in.
Maybe that may wake the Hawks up.
Dillon Brooks missing, but then putting in the follow. Finally breaks the ice. He was over.
Start too, just been cooling down ever since those first couple of bookings.
Brooks banks it home. Dillon Brooks not going down. The Nets are 4 of 21 from downtown. Brooks to the rim. Big finish for Dillon.
Game road trip that's seen them win by 39 points in each of the first 2 games against Atlanta and Brooklyn, as Dillon Brooks just went and got him one.
Yeah.
And there's rebound number 11 for Valanciunas. Brooks against Ennis. Yes, and
this one. Portland trailing the Grizzlies by 3.5 games in the standings. Tolliver hands off to Brooks. Brooks surveys the defense. Collins able to challenge, but Brooks gets the
DB and the foul. 3-point chance. Brooks behind the Valanciunas screen. Sees a seam, goes to the goal and lays it up and in. Nice job. Morant, one of the best fourth quarter scorers in the league. Dillon Brooks on the deck against Keldon Johnson. Gets to the rim and finishes. And the rebound to Dillon Brooks. Dillon to the cup. Lays it up and lays it in. Dillon Brooks. 16.
0 for 7 from the 3-point line.
Having a tough time from downtown. Dillon Brooks on the drive. Finishing nicely with the left hand. Dillon Brooks with his...
He's 3 of 4. And the Thunder expand to a 9-point advantage.
But it's something that has plagued the Grizzlies. Dillon Brooks, nice move. The 3 games leading up, right? They missed a couple of those in the first half. That I don't think he'll miss those chippies as Dillon gets all the way to the front of the rim.
And an early timeout from Oklahoma.
Being a former Pac-12 player, you would expect the toughness from him to come out to be able to get himself right, as Dillon Brooks also former Pac-12 player.
Yeah. Matt Thomas loses it, 7th turnover. And Brooks the other way, lays it up and through. His first bucket, he's 1 of 7.
The clock knocked that ball loose that time from Thomas. Got to be strong with the rock.
Melton to Brooks. And a slam. Doubles, pass stolen away by Brooks. Brooks now right to the bucket. And the
Tice is back in. In fact, all of the Boston starters are on the floor.
Yes.
Dillon Brooks gets an easy one, and Brad Stevens calls. Dillon off the drive. 14 for Dillon. Off. Valanciunas claims rebound number 7. Brooks with a head of steam to the cup, lays it up and in. Percentage, 63% of their baskets were assisted, 7th best in the NBA. And Dillon Brooks.
Dillon Brooks drives, count it, and one. Brooks with a chance. Column wide open, that one in and out. Brooks releases and throws it down. Beautiful advance pass. And Memphis now up by 3.